hope they're drinking.
But you notice he was more excited about the tights. Just putting that out to everybody.
I am very much into fashion, and she just, when she walked in, she was like a tornado, and I was like, I love this bitch. Ladies and gentlemen, it's her first time here, so be very nice to her. You ready?
I'm ready.
Her name is the Incomparable Bryn Woznicki! Yay! They're the tights!
Thank you for coming out tonight. You could be anywhere else in the world right now, but you're here. Guys, I gotta be honest, I really hate my dad right now. But hate sex is so good, am I right? It's like, I fucking hate you. You stopped paying for my car insurance, I'm coming! Who's your daddy? God, relax, okay? My dad definitely still pays for my car insurance. So my boyfriend and I have been dating for about 3 months now, and we've come to a crossroads. We're asking ourselves that age-old question. It's like, what is the proper etiquette when it comes to paying? For an abortion. It's like, it makes sense that we would go Dutch, but it's also kind of like, I let you come inside of me, so clean up after yourself. Oh, a feminist somewhere has lost her wings. Guys, I'm totally just kidding. I don't have a boyfriend. So, gentlemen, start your engine. No, seriously, I'll only fuck you if you have a car. So. I made love to an Italian man recently. Give it up for fucking Italians, am I right? And it was amazing. Molto bene. But the condom ripped halfway through, and now I fear I may be prego. I love European men, like a lot. And I have this strange sixth sense for them too. Like I know when they're coming. Arriving at a venue. You know, my Italian's here tonight, and I didn't see him enter the room, but I knew. Sipping my drink, and all of a sudden this primal urge kicks in. It's like... foreskin. I just knew. I just knew. I'm very much single, if you can believe it. I know, I believe. I've been through a bit of a heartbreak recently, you guys. Thank you. Yeah, feel bad for me. Thanks. Whew, my ex, he sat me down, and he was like, Bryn, I cannot be with you anymore. We are not a good fit. You are too shallow. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm not too shallow. Your dick is just too long. And you're only 5'6" and you're poor and you drive a moped. So go back to your country. Shallow. Anyway. My mother, she knew that he wasn't the right boy for me. She's like, Bryn, I was over at your apartment and I saw your Arrowhead water dispenser sitting there, empty. Right there, on the floor, next to it were 4 unopened water bottles. You should have replaced that water bottle. He wasn't the right boy for you. And then her head promptly exploded. I'm like, gee, thanks, mother, but I'm not going to take relationship advice from you because your first husband was gay. That's right, picture this, you guys. It was the 1970s. My mom met Steve, a nice Jewish boy, good looking, in law school, and they had a lot in common. They both loved to go shopping. They were both on a shit ton of Quaaludes. They both had a deep-seated appreciation for cock. So they got married, and of course it was terrible. After many long nights of Steve drinking wine with the gay couple next door. And my mom being forced to only take it from behind while Steve stared at a poster of Freddie Mercury. They decided to get divorced. But that's not before a miracle happened. My brother was born. That's right, you guys. My brother's dad is gay. And I think that's a beautiful thing. In fact, I'm writing a musical about it. Do you guys mind if I do a little... Thank you. My brother's dad is gay. Her brother's dad is gay. Whose dad? Your dad? No, not my dad. My brother's dad is gay. Hey! Still working on it. My mother and I are actually very close, and I tell her about all of my sexual escapades, or as I like to call them, my sexcapades. And I guess unbeknownst to me, in all of my stories, there was a motif of me getting gone down upon. And so, thank you, yes. So I'm telling her the story, and I'm like, yeah, Mom, things are heating up. He starts to go down on me. This bitch interrupts me. And she goes, why does everyone go down on you? I'm taken aback. I'm like, shit. Is my mother jealous of me? You gotta kind of feel bad for her, because think about it. In her heyday of getting fucked, which was the 1960s, conolingus wasn't even invented yet. Missionary, doggy style, sodomy, fellatio. That was it. Conolingus wasn't even invented until the 1970s, and we all know in the 1970s, Steve weren't eating a piece of that pie. So I'm like, whoa, Mom, slow your roll. Shouldn't you be proud that your daughter's getting her dick wet on the rag? For lack of a better term. I feel as though your anger may be misplaced. She thinks about it, she's like, Brain, I'm sorry, you're right. It's just, how can I get your father to go down on me? I'm like, whoa, no, Mom, I'm not the right person to be asking that question, because Dad goes down on me all the time. So, my time there.